How you guys doing?
Okay, there you go.
Excellent. Guest.
Now, yes or no questions only for the mystery guest, all right? Caller number 1, you're ready to go.
I'm ready.
Okay, go ahead, caller. Who's this?
Hi, this is Julie Andrews.
Okay, Julie Andrews, you're on. Go for it.
Okay, are you a male?
Yes.
Okay. Were you a teen heartthrob?
Some could say that.
Okay. Are you Leif Garrett?
All right, what's going on? Stop.
Okay.
She must have heard us yesterday when we said Leif was going to be on the show.
Wait a minute. Now, let's go back to yesterday's show. I can't imagine why at this exact time yesterday.
All right, Saturday, the Freakers Ball takes place at the Masquerade this Saturday, and yes, you can dress up in drag. You can also listen to the diverse music of Rehab and Leif Garrett. Who the hell put this lineup together? Steve Craig?
Leif Garrett?
Leif Garrett's going to be on our show tomorrow.
With Rehab. That's an odd lineup. I'm sorry, but anyway.
Kind of messed up. Caller, did you hear that, or?
Yes, I heard it. I heard it yesterday.
See, she was listening. What's your name?
My name is Leif.
No, Leslie, that's Julie Andrews. She won the tickets to live.
But is that the real Julie Andrews?
Yeah,
That's her. The real
right.
Julie Andrews.
Loved you and Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Leslie.
All right, congratulations, Julie. Hang on a second. We'll get you your live tickets.
Thank you.
Thank you, Julie.
The mystery guest did not last too long when you give away the answer the day before, but that's okay, Jimmy. We all make those mistakes.
Yeah, I blew it. All right. Well, Leif Garrett, good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Now, is the name of your band, is it the Leif Garrett Band, or?
No, it's F8.
F8. And do you do Run Around Sue?
Absolutely not.
No. I mean, do you do any of the songs that you did when you were teen heartthrob, Leif Garrett?
We do a version of I Was Made for Dancing, but you wouldn't recognize it at all.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm a little hoarse, man. We've been on the road and not a lot of sleep and a lot of rock and roll.
Yeah, I mean, how are you going to get this voice ready for tonight?
Tomorrow night. He's going to rest.
Trust me, I'm professional.
You are a professional.
Hey, if you want to talk to Leif Garrett, 404-741-0997.
Leif, how old are you now?
I'll be 39. I'm 39 now.
Oh, yeah. When are you 40?
In a week.
Wait a minute. I'm 40 in about 2 weeks.
November 8th is his birthday.
Oh, wow. How do you feel about that, my brother?
Quite honestly, I couldn't even tell. I feel 18 still, and I certainly act it.
Yeah.
When was all that crazy stuff starting? How old were you when the whole thing just went bam?
Oh, man. I was like 13, 14.
Was that 13?
Really?
Yeah.
Your Behind the Music was hands down like one of the top 3 they have ever done, and I'm sure you get that all the time.
Yeah, I've been told it was number 1, but, who knows whether it's between that or the Motley Crue one with Nikki Sixx.
Right.
It's a good one.
How do they get you to open up on that show about such dark things, such tough things to recall? What do they do to get you in the mood to purge?
I don't know if anyone's ever really in the mood to do it other than getting the truth out and getting it off your chest and 85 billion viewers, I don't know,
Did they, at first, did they say to you, did you say, no, I don't think I want to do this?
Well, no, I wanted to do it because I wanted to get my version of what the hell happened to me out there and so I could set the record straight. But as far as when I was meeting up with Roland, they sprung that on me like last minute the night before, and I was like, oh man, I was really scared about doing it, and I wasn't sure that I was going to do it at all. I really tried canceling it.
So you had no idea about that?
I had no clue.
When they were going to reunite you with your old friend. Wow.
No clue. It was really honest,
Well, after that happened, did you stay in contact with him?
Yeah, for about a week.
Oh, really? And then it just fell apart again?
Yeah, it was really weird. I guess it was kind of weird for any one of us to think that, after 20 years and all that time and everything, and all the stuff that happened in between, that we would actually, end up, staying best buddies or something.
We should, just for the sake of people who don't know what we're talking about, Roland was your best friend for many years.
Well, that's a misconception. He wasn't actually my best friend. We were definitely hanging out. I'd known him for like a few months, and we were all hanging out with a bunch of different people and friends. But he was a a good friend that we were hanging out with.
And you guys were in the car one night, and I guess you guys were partying one night. You were driving, and there was a terrible accident that left him. Was it a quadriplegic or paraplegic?
No.
Paralyzed? Something happened?
Yeah, paraplegic.
Paraplegic.
Not that that's any better.
No, but it was still. Anyway, left him paraplegic, and the friendship from there I mean, it got real ugly, and people suing and blaming and this and that. And
yeah, I mean, originally it was like, hey, man, his mother said it was going to happen anyway. He used to race cars in Mulholland, and not that, that makes it all right or anything like that. And I said, I'll take care of you, man. Trust me, man, I'll take care of you. But then as soon as attorneys got involved, it got really ugly, and it was horrible.
We're talking to Leif Garrett. After doing Behind the Music, was that closure for you?
Absolutely. It was definitely like an exorcism for me.
You were in a lot of high-profile relationships, back in the day, Nicolette Sheridan, Justine Bateman.
Yeah.
Did you remain friends with any of them?
I'm actually friends with all my old girlfriends.
That's nice. Where is Justine these days? I miss her on TV.
Yeah, man, she was great on TV, wasn't she? And she's a great person, but she's found some stuff in her life that I guess she needed to do, and that's totally cool. She's born again, and she's found a whole new path in life, and that's cool, and all the more power to her.
So she's not in show business?
She's now, I believe she's doing clothing line, and she's involved in doing that, and I think she might be doing stuff on the side, acting, but I don't know.
What about you? Any acting things for you on the horizon?
Well, actually, I have never really stopped doing stuff like that, but as of right now, no, all I'm concentrating on is just the band.
And the band is a little bit different than the original Leif Garrett jamming.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Did you have a CD out, Leif?
We don't have a CD out. The band's only been together for 6 months. I just finished doing a play in Michigan, Summer Stock Theater, and I came back, and that was like the end of summer, and we just started working. We started writing all these songs. We're out here on the road doing it kind of old school by working the songs out on the road in front of people and stuff in, good, close, intimate settings.
Now, back in the day, back when you were, a teen and in the heyday of Leif Garrett craziness, were you ever injured by fans?
I've had so many projectiles thrown at me from, in the audience that, I've actually been hit in very private areas before with, like, coins and, stuffed animals and stuff like that. People love to goose you, too. They love to just grab what they can,
I mean, like coming out of a hotel room, were you ever mobbed?
I've actually had hair ripped out of my head and clothing ripped off my body and stuff like that, yeah.
Andrea's got a question for you. Andrea, you're on with Leif Garrett.
Yeah, hi, how are you? I just want to say that you are still very good looking. My question is, do you have any advice for any teen idols in the making, or would you give any advice to those that are still trying to be the best at, being a teen idol?
Yeah, don't believe your own publicity.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sweetie. Hopefully we'll see you out there.
I will. Bye.
Is Rehab, not the band, but the the concept Rehab? I mean, how well? Give me a percentage of how well you think it actually works.
The thing I did was called the rapid detox, so it was a little different from like a normal rehab. I mean, they actually suck all of the opiates and toxin stuff out of your body with a vacuum. They stick it in your lungs and in your stomach, and it's a medical process as opposed to sweating it out cold turkey, which always makes you crave more because you never really get the stuff out. So the one that I went through, it's almost 100%, but with most of it, I'd say it's probably maybe 50-50.
Leif, were you able to save any of that money from back in the day when you were just selling out concert after concert, or
was there a lot of it? I mean, because
or was there a lot of it?
There was a lot of it. Let me just say, I'm still sore. But
I mean, was there someone above you maybe taking in a lot of the money, a la like some of these Backstreet Boys bands?
I think that's what he's saying, is that he's sore from being next
time I hope they kiss me,
Right.
I gotcha.
Well, who were they?
Scotty Brothers. And I love to say that. Thank you.
So you were so the record company was doing the puppet act.
Yeah, it really wasn't. It wasn't the record label. It wasn't Atlantic Records. It was the management / record label. Mm-hmm. And distribution was done through Atlantic Records, and they're totally legit. It's just the Scotty Brothers who are complete rip-off king thieves. They want to think they're mafia scumbags.
Wow, where'd they find you to even put you in this role?
I was doing a TV series called 3 for the Road and getting a lot of recognition in teen magazines, and they came to me and said, "Hey kid, you want to make a record?" Not, "Hey kid, can you sing?" "Hey kid, you want to make a record?" And then it was all sort of trial by fire.
Those stories, though, especially from like the 70s and early 80s, I mean, there are just so many of those stories.
In a lot of ways, I got to say, my career's been kind of a cliche in that way, but I would do it all again, man.
Sure.
Everything has taken me to where I'm at now, and I'm quite happy with myself. And if what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger.
Leif Garrett on the Morning X.
This is the best of the Morning X.